Okay, you are fanatics. I know some of you guys are looking for a battery mower, guys. Now, this is the new RYOBI 40 volt HP high performance advanced technology mower here. It's 21 inch, two 6 amp batteries, and a charger, rapid charger right here, guys. So we're about to unbox this, guys, to see what's going on. Let's check it out. One thing, I want a big shout out to RYOBI for sending me out this unit for review right here. And like I said, I'll run some of this stuff down to you. 21 inch deck, 70 minutes of runtime, two 6 amp batteries right here, guys. Smart Trek, it's a cross cut, aluminum folding handles for compact storage, integrated mulch plug, so there's no longer a plug that you got to put in there. Just all kinds of good stuff right there. You don't care nothing about that. Let's get to it right here, guys. And it says unleash the mower potential. They got some other stuff. I'll show you that in a minute. But let's cut this on open. All right, that's cut open. Ooh, that's pretty right there. That's pretty, guys. I got the old one too. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Let me put you inside this box, man, so you can see what's going on. Check that out. So how nice they got it packed in there. All right, let's get this thing out. All right, guys, look, out of the box right here, guys, what you get that rapid charger right there. All right, see that? Get the bagger. That's the bag right there. All right, this is the little metal bracket that you got to fit the bag on. And you get a side discharge chute. All right, and this pops up and that'll click in there. I'll show you that in a minute, but this is solid. Made in the USA, guys, right here. All-wheel drive, 21 inch, 3-in-1 cross-cut multi-blade. We'll flip it over in a second. And I think we got some valuable information in there in those batteries. All right, guys, for that satisfying, you know, we get it with the iPhones. Oh, I'm trying to figure it out. I just want to, well, you got to open it up. Okay, that plastic is holding that in there. Those are your batteries right there, guys. So we're going to go ahead, put that on the charger, and I'm assuming that key goes right there also, guys. And we got some new stuff going on here. My old one doesn't have that right there. All right, here we go. Here we go. So look, best folding storage in the game. Everybody else has buttons here, clips here, and stuff all down here. RYOBI has one switch. You simply do that, pull it back. Best fold in the game right there. And it's also two settings on here. You can get a little bit lower or a little bit higher. Come over here so they can see this right here. Come over here so they can see this right here and focus in on that. Watch when I pull that. You see that? So you got two heights right there. Pick your height, guys. I think I'm gonna roll with that right there. All right, guys, first thing I want to do is show you the bagger right here, guys. Once you assemble that, guys, real easy to assemble. It takes less than 5 minutes. You also got the side discharge chute right here, guys, and let me show you how that works up close. All right, so I'm looking up under here. You see it's spring loaded right here. I'm gonna show you how that hooks in to this right here. Check this out. All right, you see these little notches right here? You got one right there. It goes there and it goes there. Just simply take it, and once you release it, you can let that go. You see how it's hooked in? It's not coming out right there, guys. That's the mulching chute right there. All right, let's look up under the mower. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, guys, so you got up under here, you got dual blades right here. It's like a mulching discharge blade. That one back there, you can't, if you can see it, that's unique right there. I think that's different from last time right there, guys. Still the same construction and stuff like that. Same screws, all that good stuff. A good hardy deck right there. Lifetime warranty on the deck too. Show you real quick is this right here. Come and get a little close on this right here. Now this is what they call like ergonomics right here. To me, this is comfortable. RYOBI included this right here where you can have it low all the way down like that. Some people like it that. Those people with big basketball hands or the people that got little bitty hands, You might want it all the way up right here so you don't have to stretch as far as you. So I have mine normally right there in the middle. Feels good in the hands. All right, guys, and they also give you directions on how to start it, all that good stuff right there. That's the speed control right there. They have that button right there. You simply just go back and forth. That's faster, that's slower right there once you get it started. But you want to know how to get it started, you have to push that yellow button right there. And then you also have the bar that you pull down to engage the blade. This makes it move. All right, guys, now this feature right here, you have the bagging. When you have the bag on there, then you got mulching. They discontinue or did away with the mulching plug that you normally put in there. A lot of the manufacturers are going to that to save waste. All right, so the way this works, you have to pull up on this bar, slide it over, put it in bagging. Pull up on that bar right there, slide it over, and put it in mulching right there. Let me show you how it looks from behind when we do that. All right, guys, right now the mulching is on. I'm gonna show you when I pull up on the little knob and slide it over. You see how it opened up? All right, I'm gonna put it back in bagging. That simple right there, guys. One handle does all of that. Let it go. All right, guys, and the mowing heights goes from 1 inch to 4 inches. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are just different heights, but you go from 1 inch all the way up to 4 inch. I need to hold it, but all the way up to 4 inch. Okay, guys, another feature right here is the all-wheel drive feature on this right here, guys. AWD stands for all-wheel drive. RWD stands for rear-wheel drive. They have a switch, guys. If you want it in rear-wheel drive, you just switch it over there. You want it all-wheel, you go over to that right there. It's that simple. Rear wheel, all wheel. Let me show you the motors up under. All right, that's a rear wheel drive motor right there for the rear wheels. That's for the front right there. Now, why would you need all wheel drive, guys? Sometimes you may get a steep hill or something like that, guys. A real bumpy lawn, just another option to have. Now, for those you're gonna say, oh, you don't need that. I always like the upgrades. As long as they free, guys, and you getting all that additional stuff, future-proof yourself and get an all-wheel drive version of this right here. All right, guys, this is how you put the bag on. This is how you put the bag on right here. You just pull that up. It's a notch here. It's a notch there. You got these little notches on the bag. You just hook them on. Let that go. And that's how you put the bag on. You take it off, lift up on this, pull up on that. Your bagger is off. All right, guys, I'm gonna drop this down to its lowest setting, which they say is 1 inch. All right, I'm gonna run this with the mulching door closed and see how it works. My grass is pretty low, so I got Bermuda grass. I love cutting it low. It's coming out of dormancy, but let's just see if we get any action out of it. All right, guys, let me show you this feature right here. This is how you up the ante on the max power on this thing right here, guys. When you're running it, pull that down, start it up. Okay, you're gonna engage the blade, right? You want more power? Push that. Now what it'll do, it'll run while it needs that power, but once it senses it don't need it, it'll throttle down by itself so you don't have to keep pushing the button to power it up or down. All right, and then your power meter is right here too, guys. You see that right there? So I'm down to 3 batteries right here, guys. And let's open this up. If you want to look at the individual batteries, you just click that little button right there. You can see the individual battery power strength. All right. And another thing too, hold this for me if you don't mind right here. When we're running this, guys, you see that arrow? It's pointing at the battery that it's drawing from. This one does not, how can I say it? When the battery dies, it automatically switches over. You're going to have to take this safety key out and turn it around, push it down to lock it in. Wherever that arrow is pointing, that's the battery it's running off of. Now, while that one is dead, you can put this on a fast charger, and that one will be almost charged before you even get through with this one, if you're cutting that amount of property. All right, guys, and if you want to take the battery out, you just push that button. You see that? Push the button, pull it out. Now, these are the same batteries that's in all of them, these 40-volt lithium. One thing about lithium, guys, let me tell you how it works. Your power is not going to throttle down. These run until they just go poof. So you're gonna get max power all the way through the battery life that's charged. It's not gonna go wind down, it's just gonna quit on you, but you're gonna get all the output power that you need when using these lithium batteries. All right, guys, if you look at the lights real quick, you can see that they come on. Did they come on? All right, so the headlights come on when you pull the handlebar down right there, guys. They'll continuously run while you're running this lawnmower. When you let off of it, I think it'll take about 20 seconds for them to cut off, something like that, guys. All right, guys, I got it on all-wheel drive right here, and I want you to see this real quick. Check out how, when I lift it up, how the front wheels are going to turn with this also. See that? All-wheel drive. All right, we're going to put it in rear-wheel drive. Show this right here. We're going to put it in rear-wheel drive. All right, and notice how the front wheels don't turn. See that? So guys, if you're asking me what are my thoughts on this mower is BYD approved, guys. Hands down BYD approved. Let me tell you something. I test a lot of battery mowers, and they sent this to me, but they're not being paid for this video. But listen, this mower has moved into my #1 slot. You are going to see way more of this mower on my channel, guys. Totally impressed, guys. All-wheel drive, the battery life, the 1-fold storage right there, all-wheel drive option, guys. This mower is excellent, guys. The cross-cut dual blades, all of that stuff adds up. Let me show you something else too. The wire management is on point. You don't have wires, 3, 4, 5 wires running all up the cables and all up the side down there, guys. There's nothing about this mower that I dislike, other than I just now got it. No mulching plug. The LED lights come on if you need them at night. I might do a night mowing video. The dual batteries that come with this thing, guys. The battery meter you get right there, guys. I mean, what else do you want? Would I choose this over gas? Any day. They call it Whisper Series for a reason, guys. You barely can hear this thing running when you're using it. Your neighbors are not going to hear you when you're out mowing at 4 a.m. in the morning. All right. All right, guys, and I want to show you how to crank it one more time. Pull that down, push that button right there. That starts the blade. Push this button right here, start mowing. So guys, I got some pine cones here. I want to test those out, see how good those blades are. Let's check it out. So it did a pretty good job murdering the pine cones. Now guys, before I get away from here, guys, they have a registration thing. Use your phone right there. Scan that with your phone, register this lawnmower. You get a 5-year warranty. I think on the mower, you get a 3-year warranty on the battery right there, guys. Keep your receipt just in case you had to go through that. But once you register it, guys, you're good to go right now. Guys, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.